All right. What's going to happen now? I really do hope Deku shows up in this episode. He needs to. I don't think the people who are facing off against Shigaraki are going to last much longer unless we go somewhere else. I do want to figure because Bakugo is presumed dead. I mean, it's very hard not to believe that he's dead, but I do think best genus. What exactly is his quirk? Allows him to freely manipulate threads in nearby pieces of fabric. Uses power to string targets. Also works on other types of fiber not related to fiber. Oh, okay. So this is a crazy thought. I don't know if it actually works, but so a heart is a muscular organ. So since it has muscles, it has muscle fibers. I mean, it's not like a material fiber like in jeans or shirts or whatever. I mean, it's still a fiber though. So if somehow Best Jeanist could, I don't know, manipulate Bakugo's muscle fibers to keep his heart pumping, I can't think of anything else. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight onto it. Make sure with the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, not Bakugo.
I'm not going
Deku.
fast enough.
No, you're not, actually. It's been like 4 episodes.
First wielder, yeah? I have a bad feeling I just can't shake. It feels like All for One's quirks keep increasing in number.
How? He ain't touched nobody.
Hang on, is that?
Was the... Freak, what are they called? The Doctor's Abominations. Nomu. There's just tons of Nomu flying. I don't know who else would be flying in the middle of the ocean. The barrier's still good?
This can't be happening.
No, it can't be.
I made a decision. You can't let it end like this! There's no pulse.
Come on, BJ.
So put a smile on your face. Damn it!
Oh no, he's not smiling.
You monster! It's your fault, Eraser. I'm disappointed. I want to have more surprises waiting when Izuku Midoriya gets here.
Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, sir? You're injecting your thing somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good.
If only I'd been able to kill you back then! Lots of heroes failed that day, so don't feel bad. It was a pathetic operation from top to bottom. You prepared as best you could, but that clearly wasn't enough.
That was crazy.
You needed more numbers. Izuku Midoriya was impatient, but he had the right idea.
I really wished that arc lasted a little bit longer.
Seeing how this worked out, I'm actually grateful that I got to fight you first.
Wait, what?
Shut up!
Right before you iced me, I took a chance and tried to copy your big move. Well, am I doing it right? What do you think?
How is he able to copy his ability that quick?
Where is he? Skeptic!
He should be at the Gunga Villa fighting All for One. The company thought they could cut their losses by letting me go. Restoring my authority is like taking candy from a baby.
Uh-oh.
What's the point of taking your company overseas if you leave the brains of the operation behind?
Did I forget about Dabi coming back? Did I miss a freak? That's annoying.
No more villains. Only boundless freedom will reign.
They're mostly villains.
We're getting a bunch of system errors. I think someone's trying to hack into the network.
That's so bad. Freak, does the good guys have any hacker?
Seems you put our forces on the defensive during the last battle. They weren't able to accomplish much of anything.
Are we gonna
from
get?
What I hear.
Oh, how did he use Eri to reverse his body time? Because Eri can make someone's body go back in time to a point of where they didn't have any powers. So did All for One use Eri's ability for him to go back, his body to go backwards to a healthy body?
No time in trying to replicate them. As it turns out, the original substance was derived from someone's quirk.
Yeah,
Don't you
Eri.
think that's fascinating? In the process of refining the formula, I focused on the quirk's original effect, different from that of the deleter rounds. They bring so much joy to my heart. On the contrary, I hope that your heart is filled with hatred, everlasting and unrelenting.
That dog is like his #1 fan.
His body, it's in perfect condition.
And that's horrible. So does that mean he has all of his abilities he had back in the day?
My body feels light as air.
Oh, a lot of people are going to die.
This rewind quirk may have saved my life, but it will continue to de-age me till I vanish from existence completely. That's
Oh,
fine.
really?
The big bad villain is always feared by people around the world. Why do you think that is?
Because what they do is evil?
And what counts
Reasonable.
as evil? What is the one thing that is universally loathed and feared?
Murder?
Take away the future of everyone in this world. That's all I've ever wished for, from the very beginning.
Okay, so can we record that and just tell all these other people? What the freak are you doing? You do not look good at all.
Edgeshot. I am the ninja hero. That includes the human body. I have plenty of experience in that regard.
Yeah, you do. But what are you trying to do?
I will not accept defeat.
You better not die.
This heart may have stopped, but it will beat again. I'll make certain of it. I can replace what's missing and get his blood pumping again.
You can replace? Oh, he's sacrificing himself.
Club
Oh.
President Nakamata.
They were in school together?
If I must, I will become this child's heart.
That is crazy. He's becoming filament and he's 3D printing Bakugo's heart again.
With this technique, I'll mend both the outside and inside of each organ.
Oh
Then
my
kickstart his
gosh.
heart and lungs. I'll perform internal CPR.
Who thought of this? That is crazy.
What are you doing?
Nothing?
I must destroy. Have to stop.
I definitely think that's his weakness. Shigaraki's weakness is his younger self.
Finish the job.
Here you go, Miriko.
Why did I just stagger?
I don't know.
It can't be. I did panic for a second. Was it because I actually felt threatened?
Yes.
Me? Afraid of some background extra?
It's no background.
When I leave this world, it'll be with no regrets!
Look at that. He's feeling everything. Okay, that means the million could just
body is
wreck
constantly
him.
searching for the optimal form.
Oh no.
But the heroes overcame this form. Erasure kept Shigaraki's body from recovering, and mental
Oh,
stress
what is
ate
happening?
away at him. It found a new optimal form, one better suited for the fight at hand.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty dope. Except for the hand.
Mirko!
Oh, he's quick.
Mirio! No! Stop it!
You're nothing. Not worth my time.
What? He's amazing.
Am I really that useless when there's no one to back me up?
No.
I can't do anything!
He switched to a defensive form.
He's Deoxys. That's what it is.
This is all wrong! He said...
You'll be okay.
Oh,
You're going to become
Night Eye.
the finest hero the world's ever seen.
The barrier!
What?
I'm deactivating it for a bit.
Is Deku here?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Longer than you think.
I need to get his attention, even just for 1 second!
Oh gosh.
Somehow!
Without joy and laughter to balance the sorrow, this world cannot hope
You're gonna come out naked.
upright.
Make him laugh. I don't know how else you would make him laugh.
Brought a peach for ya!
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh, so many different emotions. Okay, so Dobby, I don't when we were first going through Dobby's backstory and whatever, I made a reference to Darth Sion, which is a character from Knights of the Old Republic in Star Wars, who physically wise, he should be dead. But his raw anger and his hatred is what is keeping his body alive. I 110% believe that Dobby is the same way, where his body should be fried. Now, I know Shoto said that Dobby's probably been training, whatever, so that his body can withstand it. Still, I think his body has gone above and beyond what Dobby's body is used to. And I think the only thing that's bringing him back from the dead is the fact that he wants to face his father. The fact that he was able to kind of copy Shoto's thing and make it Dobby's design. I don't know what it is. From him in the white cloak to him right now. Amazing. The fact that this dude can stinking hack the mainframe, I think he's almost the biggest threat when it comes to this plan. Because if he can make this coffin drop from the sky and the barriers gone, then I wonder if he could hack UA, bring down the walls or bring down the barriers or stop them from escaping. Like, there's a lot of things he could do. And I don't know whether or not the heroes have someone that's on his level. At least no one that we've met. I mean, you have the support course people who are very smart, very hands-on, like they can build stuff, but I don't really know if they're on the same level when it comes to hacking or counter hacking. So All For One, it makes sense. I caught on while they were talking about it, which is basically he was able to use Ares' power in liquid form, thanks Doc, so that he can reverse his body. But this is a Hail Mary attempt. He has a time limit. So technically the heroes' objective has changed. So now they don't have to defeat All For One. They could just stall him out long enough until his body gets too young. And I don't think they have to wait for All For One to be an infant to win this. Because if we can believe that Shigaraki's body is kind of like All For One has to have a certain type of body to adapt to the multitudes of quirks he has. And All For One still has a lot of quirks in his stockpile. So there's going to come a time where the amount of quirks he has puts too much stress on his body. So either he has to unload some quirks onto other people, or it's going to get to the point of where his body can no longer handle the amount of quirks he has. So if they can just get to that point, I feel like they won. Maybe. I mean, All For One is smart enough to think about that. Then it leads us to Edgeshot. Edgeshot, I did not expect this. I was expecting Best Jeanist to do something. Honestly, I totally forgot about Edgeshot. And the way they go about making Edgeshot, like sacrificing his life for Bakugo, I'm like, wow, that was stretching. I mean, it sort of makes sense of where Edgeshot is trying to jumpstart Bakugo's heart from the inside. And since Best Jeanist stitched up the heart as good as possible, as soon as Bakugo's heart starts back up, it should stay beating. So who knows, maybe they'll get to a point of where Edgeshot can get out, or he will actually sacrifice his life, and as soon as he goes out, then Bakugo's heart will start back up. And Shigaraki is already starting to waver, even before Deku gets there. So I'm already thinking Deku has the upper hand with him coming into this fight. And I think his weakness comes from his younger self, because we touched on it a little bit in the last episode, how his younger self is still there, and it's one of those places in Shigaraki that's different than Shigaraki now and All For One. And there was a brief moment here where Shigaraki was talking about destroying everything or demolishing everything he touches. And the thing was, throughout his whole life up to now, he always had that notion of everything he touches is destroyed. And he lived with that thought. It almost became his identity of he's just destruction incarnated. Now, when he's fighting these heroes, he's now realizing something different, of where he feels as though he's destroyed all these heroes, knocked them down, but they keep on coming back up. So in a sense, he's living out a contradiction to his beliefs. He originally believes everything he touches is destroyed, and when it's destroyed, it's gone forever. But now he keeps on touching these heroes, keeps on destroying these heroes, and they keep on coming back to fight him. So now he's like questioning this whole thing of like, okay, well, maybe not everything I touch is destroyed. Maybe not everything I think is destroyed is actually destroyed. And his body, who's basically Deoxys at this point, is like, okay, we're in attack form right now, and it's not defeating these heroes. We're not taking them out quick enough. So let's go into defense mode, defense/speed mode, and try this out. And thus we get this kind of cool design. And I think all of it is really cool, except for the hand. The hand is very disturbing. But I mean, Wind of Shigaraki has been disturbing. This, I love it so much. There's so many emotions that came around this time. Like, I felt sad for Mario because he was struggling trying to find his purpose in this fight. Because where his fighting style is very good, it's just not effective when it comes to Shigaraki. And it seems like every objective he made for himself ended up in failure. So he was struggling trying to find what to do in this instance. And he relied on his humor to distract Shigaraki long enough for Deku to come into the shield. And it's amazing because he's like, he's trying to put on a bright face, but then he's also crying. But then it's just, oh my gosh. And Deku finally coming in. I don't really know what he was seeing off the distance when he was going above the ocean. I don't know if we're going to get that next episode, or we're going to hopefully get straight into the fight in the next episode. And hopefully him fighting Shigaraki will give the other people enough time to stand back, recover a little bit. But anyways, that was my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 12. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. Because when you know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.